A runoff election between two candidates for the RSU 25 school board in Bucksport took place today after a tie in the November election. Keith Kneeland got 124 votes and Emily Fitzgerald got 74, according to the town clerk. A recount of the November election showed Fitzgerald and Kneeland had a tie. Earlier this month, Emily Fitzgerald said she would have declined the position if elected. She told the Ellsworth American her husband is the robotics coach at the middle school, so that created a conflict of interest that could have left the town with an empty seat. Kneeland takes the win out of 198 votes.